This episode of WDW Today is being sponsored by All-Star Vacation Homes, and if you're looking to get a little more room on your next trip to Walt Disney World and want to have perhaps your own private pool, your own private movie theater, your own private kitchen, and lots of room for everyone in your family, why not give All-Star Vacation Homes a try? Visit them online at www.allstarvacationhomes.com.
This is Walt Disney World Today. Give us 5 minutes and we'll give you the world.
It's Friday, November 7th, 2008, and this is episode 485 of WDW Today. I'm Matt Hotchford from StudioCentral.com. On today's show, we have Mike Scopa, a blogger over at allears.net. Welcome, Mike.
And don't touch my hat.
Mary Newell after... No.
And don't touch my hat.
And don't touch
Carousel of
my
Progress.
hat. And don't touch my hat.
Carousel of Progress?
No.
Oh.
We're in the right park.
And don't touch me.
Tiki Room?
Who? No.
I don't know. What is it? Time? We got no time.
Timekeeper? I don't know.
Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Is that supposed to be Mickey's voice?
Don't touch my hat.
Oh, I would have gotten that.
Oh, no. Also on today's show is Mike Newell from Mouse World Radio. Welcome, Mike.
Hey, Matt, what's going on?
Not much. Also joining us is Len Testa, co-author of the Unofficial Guide to Walt Disney World. Welcome, Len.
Hey, how's it going, Matt?
Outstanding. And joining us this evening also is the fabulous Annette Owens, a travel agent over at MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. Welcome, Annette.
Hi, guys.
So on today's show, we're talking about the deal that actually just was announced, if you're listening to the show on yesterday, Thursday, which is really a fantastic deal. And basically what the deal is, in a nutshell, is for select stays in 2009, generally from January through June, with some, blackout dates here and there, you get, if you book 4 nights on a Magic Your Way package, you'll get 3 nights for free. And if you book by March, you get a $200 gift card on top of that. Is that right, Annette?
If you travel by March 29th, yeah.
Yes. So your trips are there. So this is really, Len, would you call this unprecedented?
It's. I don't think they've ever announced a discount that has extended that long consecutively with that kind of deal. I mean, usually in the past it's been, buy 4 get 3 free, but it's been for like park passes or it's been for a limited length of time. 6 months is a pretty decent length. I'd say it's unprecedented. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were all really impressed by the fact when we got the email or heard from a friend or a colleague about the deal. And this isn't just like, hey, stay 8 nights and we'll give you a free Mickey bar or something like that. I mean, this is substantial stuff, because when we're talking about the get 3 nights free, they're also paying for your park tickets as well as your resort stay. So, I mean, it really is like getting that kind of time for free over there. Annette, what kind of response have you gotten from this?
It has been really, really busy over here. Lots of our clients, obviously we've been applying that code for them, lots of savings. We had one agent just say she saves $10,000 for one of her not one of her clients, but all of her clients tonight.
Wow.
So just in total for what she was doing, great savings on packages. And, we'll see over the next couple of days the response of people looking for new packages. Will this generate the buzz to go down?
Now, is this like free dining where you only have a select amount of slots available? Like a lot of times with free dining, you have to book by a certain time because there's only a certain amount of, availability for the free dining offer. Is this going to be the same kind of thing? Or is Disney just welcoming you in open arms, and anyone and everyone who comes down will be getting this offer if you book in time?
No, it's definitely got some availability. It's got a certain number of rooms per dates at the different resorts that are going to have this availability. And there are some blackout dates that kind of roam throughout the period.
Right.
Just holidays,
Easter
though, right?
does happen to be one of them.
Yeah, but like Len said, they're mostly just holidays, right?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Scopa, what do you think about this deal? When you heard about this, what was your reaction to it?
Well, the first thing I thought of, now when I saw the $200 Disney gift card, I'm thinking that's almost like free dining. That was the first thing I thought of. I thought that what you're doing is you're actually spending 80% maybe even less than 80% of what you would normally pay for your vacation if you happen to go at that time of year. I think that the other thing I thought of was that perhaps this is a sign that things are slowing down and maybe the economy is having an impact on the room bookings down there, and that could be why this is such a good deal. That this is probably why it's unprecedented, that maybe this is just a carrot that is being thrown out there to keep the heads in the beds.
Hey, Mike, do you think that someone at Disney hit the panic button?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm with Len on this. Like you said, this is very much like a grocery store offering double coupons. They're slowing down. The business is slowing down, and you need to draw people in. It's very much similar to when back about a decade, maybe 15 years ago, when they would call guests up about a week or two before going down there, and they would offer a free upgrade from, let's say, a moderate to a deluxe, so that they could free up the moderates because they were having too many dark nights, too many rooms without people in there. So I think, yeah, this is somewhat of a panic move.
Okay. Len, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, is this like, the red light, like, the red light they have behind the goalie's net that goes off?
Hockey, exactly.
Yeah. Was that? Yeah, was this going off in Disney's offices over here?
We need some. Yeah, I think so. If you listen to what they said in their quarterly update today, they said that reservations
did it just like ah?
Yeah, like the guys falling off the cliff. Disney said today when they were doing their update to the financial community that things really got bad in October in terms of advanced bookings, not guests in October, but advanced bookings. Now, typically those things happen, and that you can tell me if you see something different. But generally, that's 3 to 6 months out. People are planning and booking their trips. So that means that sometime between January and April, people are not booking with the same frequency that Disney had seen last year. My guess is that Disney extended that to June because they expect the economy to do poorly at least through the end of the year, which is why they probably let this thing book through the end of November, and that's something like that.
December 20th. You get to book.
December 20th. Okay, so essentially they'll just let you book through the end of the year. Yeah. So what Disney's saying is, look, things aren't going to get better in the next 60 days. We're going to keep this offer open until we sell out our rooms, or we hit the new year and got to figure out what to do next. I think that's exactly what they're saying. So
comes right on the heels of another really interesting offer that I was talking to Annette about off the air, which was Disney Cruise Line, where if you sail on a 4 or 7 night cruise this winter, and you can enjoy you get a 3-night cruise for only $99 per person, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man.
If you cruise on a 4 or 7 night in the first quarter of 2009, then they are going to give you a voucher to come back in the fall, September and October, for $99 a person for a 3-night cruise.
So why would they offer a 4-night, book 4 nights, get 3 nights free, instead of just offering free dining? Is this a carrot?
Well, here's the thing. So this is I think I have the answer to that.
Okay.
What Disney's trying. Yeah, 42 exactly. People just don't know what the real question is.
Exactly.
Exactly. The thing that Disney wants not to do is to get people used to expecting a certain thing at a certain discounted value. Like, for example, if they just come out and said, you know what, instead of charging $159 a night for the moderate resorts, we're just going to charge $79 a night until June. Everyone's going to get used to that $79 rate. It would be hard for them to raise prices then in the future. But by constantly switching around these deals, it's hard for people to get a bead on what exactly the discounted thing is and what that discounted price is. So that when Disney starts leveling things off and maybe increasing the prices of certain things, the apples-to-apples comparisons are going to be more difficult for people to do, and more people will tend to not notice.
Absolutely.
But it's also a fresh thing. It's also a new thing. It's a fresh thing. It's how we all of us got excited about, this is new, this is different. So that also.
And I also think that it goes to Disney's general strategy, which is they always want to keep people on property. They never want people to leave and go to Universal or anywhere else and spend money anywhere else. So by doing this, by giving you 3 extra days free and a $200 gift card, exactly, there are 2 extra places. By giving you all of this, not only are they guaranteeing that you're going to be staying on property for those time, but you're going to be spending your money on property. And I think
The thing that I'm going to want to see that I think is going to be really, 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 really interesting is what do the downtown Disney and offsite hotels do? Because there's a limit to what they can do. I did an interview with the Orlando Sentinel. It should be out today, I think, actually, Thursday or Friday. No, Friday. I don't think it came out yesterday. It should be out today. And one of the things they asked is, well, what do the downtown Disney hotels and what do the offsite properties do to compete with Disney when Disney has these deals? And I'm like, well, there's not much they can do. I mean, if they're a full service hotel, they've got restaurants and they've got pools and stuff, they can offer free dining as well, right? And you've seen places like the Hotel Royal Plaza offer free breakfast for two. But when you think about Disney has transportation in Magical Express. They've got dining if they need to offer dining. They've got the in-park transportation that'll get you from your resort to your hotel. It's exceedingly difficult for off-site properties to compete across the breadth of discounts that Disney or benefits that Disney can offer. It's really, really hard to do.
I agree. Let me ask you this. We've been talking about this deal and how excited we are. Which of all of us here, is anyone going to bite on this? Anyone jumping and say, wow, now I have to plan a trip?
Yeah, I probably will. You know what I think about doing those? I don't want to go for all 7 days. I was trying to get someone to pay for the first 4 days and just let me stay 3 days for free.
You're offering to pay for the last 3 days?
Yeah, because it's free, right? Look, you just pay for the first 4 and I'll just do the last 3. And
Exactly.
If I was doing the half marathon, I'd rebook right now.
I'm actually, because I haven't even booked a room yet for my marathon, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to book that.
Yeah, and obviously for annual pass holders, because Annette, correct me if I'm wrong, you have to book a Magic Your Way package with a ticket, right?
You have to get a ticket, but if you don't activate that ticket,
and it can be any ticket though, right?
It can be any ticket.
Now let me ask you this.
I can get a 7 day. I can stay for 7 nights, but get a 1 day ticket.
Yes, you can.
Okay, because that was my question. Because if you could just book a 1 day ticket, like we all did during free dining before they offered the annual pass option on there. It's not like that you pay for the 1 day and then they'll give you 3 more days on top of that, right?
No, you definitely, that would be like saying you wanted to stay for 1 night and get the 3 nights for free, in the hotel. So definitely if you pay for 4 day ticket, then they'll give you the other 3. But if you do a 1 day, you're still going to get the hotel room for your 7 night stay, but you're just going to get a 1 day ticket.
Right. And you can always, of course, apply that towards your annual pass renewal when it comes up later on in the year.
Right.
Scopa, any other observations that you've seen from this package? Any other kind of things that you've noticed?
It's still sinking in. I'm sure that there are. I mean, just this, 2 minutes ago, thinking about, if I was doing the half marathon, I would immediately rebook. There are a lot of things that are hitting me right now. I know Annette mentioned that there are some blackout dates that will apply, and I'm wondering if those are the basic second and third week in April and maybe the second or third week in February. I'm just wondering if those weeks, which are normally heavily traveled weeks, are included in this package.
Now, one last question before we depart. This is a big offer. When we mentioned the fact that it's unprecedented, yep. Is this the ace up their sleeve? Is there something else that we could potentially see Disney doing? Like some.
I was just going to ask that question. It's like, well, what if?
What is there? What
else can they do?
Yeah, can we reasonably expect an offer that could even best this offer if things get really bad?
I don't know. They're already tackling what we were already seeing a little bit with people's vacations. They were already starting to scale back their trips because a week was too much. It was costing too much. So they've scaled it back. Mm-hmm. So now they have, now people can really stay down 7 days, and obviously they're going to be in the parks and spending money on food and stuff. Whereas before they were scaling back from a 7 day vacation to a 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
because you're getting into air. You're getting, airfares and that kind of stuff. I don't know what.
Yeah, but if you can drive, I mean, what the heck?
Yeah. Well, if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's true.
Now let's when we're talking about this great deal, let's actually talk about real prices here, so we can kind of put this into perspective here. We had Annette pull some random dates for a family of 4. You put this in March, Annette?
I did March 7th through the 14th.
Okay, so this is we wanted to get a date that would include a $200 gift card in there, obviously, and we wanted family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids. Wanted to get kind of just a general idea of what this would cost. So this is, again, you're really paying for 4 nights, but you're getting 7 nights. For this, including park tickets. So Annette, let's start out at a Value Resort. What did you pick, and what did we get?
Actually, for the dates I picked, there were actually 3 of the 4 value resorts available. And the price was going to be $1,678.36, and that was for 2 adults, a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old. And that was 7 nights with a 7-day park hopper.
Okay, so with a 7-day park hopper.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay. What about, let's go bump up to a moderate resort.
So you go up to a moderate, and you'd be looking at, for the week I chose, there were 2 available, and $1,990.96.
Okay, not that. I mean, less than 2,000, basically, a little less, about a smidge.
Yep.
Wow.
And don't forget, you're getting the $200 gift card with this.
Yeah, I mean, if the $300, if you're going to pay obviously you get the $200 gift card on top of everything, but I mean, 16 something versus 19 something. I mean, if it was me,
really.
I would bump up just the extra $300 just for that. Especially considering you're saying for a week. I mean, a Valley Resort is okay for the weekend, but I mean, for a week, I would prefer the extra space and amenities. What about a deluxe resort? What did you pick?
Okay, I let the guys pick this one, so we went to the Polynesian, so there's going to be a big jump here, but we went to the Poly. A garden view room is $32.95.96.
Great googly moogly. No, sorry.
You had to jump up deluxe on the so there you go.
Yeah. Now, obviously, that would
for
change.
deluxe, I mean, Newell, you're giving me a back massage every night. we're dropping that kind of money.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Could you take advantage of this offer and book concierge level too?
I did see that available some today, yes.
Wow. Now that's thinking scope, because then you could really take advantage of it by getting the obviously 3 nights concierge for free. I mean, that's
When are we going?
when are we going? Exactly. Very good. Thank you,
Road
Annette.
trip.
Well, that's it for us today. We want to mention, of course, that this episode has been sponsored by All Star Vacation Homes, and if you can't get down to take advantage of this fantastic deal, perhaps on your next trip to Walt Disney World, rather than sulk in the knowledge that you could have had that great deal, why not take advantage of it and get a great deal over at All Star Vacation Homes on a vacation home and get a lot of space for a fraction of the cost. Visit them online at www.allstarvacationhomes.com. If you want to find our older episodes, read our show notes, or send us your comments, visit the WDW Today website at wdwtoday.com. For Lantesta, Mike Scopa, Mike Newell, and the fabulous Annette Owens, I'm Matt Hotchkiss. We'll see you on the next show.
This has been a production of Mouse World Radio.